Alright, so this is gonna be my Floowandereeze deck profile. I got first place at my locals yesterday, which would be Sunday. Um, I played 4 rounds. I faced a variety of meta. I played the new, what is it called? Sprite deck. I played against Exo Sister. I played against the Ricky plant type of deck that tributes a lot. And I played against some other deck, but I ended up tying with the Sprite for the last round. But my points were higher, so I got first place overall. Um, yeah, so let me just get to the deck profile. Let me put the extras to the side. So it's pretty standard. I got 3 of the Robinas, 3 Eaglins. I'm sure that's standard. Stree and Toucan. I know some people that kind of switch the numbers of these, but I think 1 is fun. Barrier Statue and DD Crow. I know this card's really good, this format, but I didn't want to break with it and increase it to like 2 or 3 copies. So I just have it at 1. Probably the card that won me a couple games was D-Shifter. This card was really good all day. I drew it back to back my first round against I forget which deck I was playing against first round, but I opened up both games with this and it's just so good. If it doesn't absolutely kill the deck, it just slows them down, and then it allows you to kind of just do your thing with your birds. The rest of the ones, the Tribute Summon monsters, 2 of the M-Pen, and Avion and Monarch. But yeah, they're all really good this format, this tournament. For the spells, like I said, it's standard. 3 of the fields, 3 dark rulers, um, 3 advents of adventure, the 6 pots, this is all very standard stuff. I don't have prosperity. Otherwise, I would have ran Prosperity over the Extravagance because it's a better card to dig deep into your cards that you need. I decided to opt to play 2 Mystic Mine. I know people that have cut it, but I just think it's so good. It's a free it's a free stall till you get your cards. And you can shut it off whenever you want to. And it's just so good. It's like a blanket of protection, so it's really good. I played a couple of spicy, well, maybe like 1 spicy card. I played a set rotation in here, just because a lot of like tournaments they run their field card, which is really good. That new Riki deck, they have that field card which makes your cards like plants or something like that, and it makes it able for them to tribute it. So I thought this card was really good. It's also not ashable because it doesn't add; it just sets them. Is really good. So sometimes if you need the field card, the Floowandereeze field, you take the Floowandereeze and you give them the Mystic Mine. But if you need the Mystic Mine, you give them the Floowandereeze, which is useless to them, and you keep the Mystic Mine. So it's just so good. And the fact that it's a quick play, it's just, if they try to anti-spell you, you at least have, something like this. For the rest of the ones, I ran one of the continuous ones, Terraforming, called by Gold Sark for consistency. I had honestly forgotten I had it in this deck because I like to play tests on EDO, and I forgot that this one was still in my real life deck. But it was really good actually. Like, it helped me get out of sticky situations, hands that were typically ashable. Helped me that I open up with Toucan. It makes it so this card, so Toucan is not a dead card. Like, if you see them both together, like this and Toucan, it'll get you your combo going. You can use Banish Robina, you know. And of course, one of the trap cards. Some people run 2. I see some decks run 2, but I think 1's just fine because you don't want to see too much of these. It's cloggy. And that's it for the main deck. It's a 40 card main deck. I'll do extra first. For the extra, it's nothing fancy. This is just a like a Nadir servant target. Like if they happen to like have me send from my extra deck or whatever to the grave, I could always send this guy, and he just keeps recycling. Saryuja, just in case I need to make a beefy monster or fix up my hand, or if they play Mystic Mine, I could get bodies out of the board and just like sit on one more load, because it's so good not to run. Like if you ever get in that sticky situation, this card is just so good. Just take whatever monster and doesn't target, doesn't do anything. So it's really good. Fusion Brute Enforcer, I put 2 of them because they're pretty neat. The effects is you can discard a card to target on face of card your opponent controls. Your opponent can discard a card with the same original type, monster spell trap, and that face of card as that face of card, otherwise destroy that face of card. So it's like a slower Nightmare Phoenix. But I'm just trying this one out. I did make it one time to kind of get over a Mystic Mine, to kind of, dump bodies to the grave, or banish, I mean. So it was pretty good. This one is just to, like, if I need to get over a problematic card that happens to be in the zone right here. It doesn't target, it doesn't destroy, just puts it back to the extra deck, so that's pretty cool. This one I never made it, but again, it's just generic 2 effect monsters. And the effect is not that bad. I'm not going to read it, but it's right there. Obviously, these ones for the generic wind monsters, that's pretty much the requirement. Anima, because you run a bunch of level 1s. It's pretty good. Never made it. Maybe this one to mill, like if you need like a Harpy's Feather Duster, you mill it, add it to your hand. Not bad. Downer Magician. I don't have the Zeus package because I don't have Zeus, but this card will be good with the Zeus, obviously. And obviously the Lyric List. That's it for the extra deck. For the side deck, I got 1 Sphere Mode. I only have 1, so I'm only playing 1. Otherwise, I'll probably bump it up to 2. It is kind of harder to resolve though, just because sometimes people play around it. They don't play 3 monsters on the field. 3 or Geki, this one was real good all day. I always felt safe siding this, going second. Yeah, it's really good. I don't have Lightning Storms, otherwise perhaps these would be Lightning Storms. A little bit more flexible with the Lightning Storms. 1 Harpies, when I did decide it in, it was a blowout against Exorcister, so that was good. Cosmic Cyclone and Mystical Space Typhoon. Right now, no one's really, at least in my logos, no one's really putting like floodgates in the field. Game 2, so these are really good for that. So 3 Harpy's Feather Storm. This is pretty standard. I always put these in going first. I don't think there's ever a deck I don't put it in. It's just so good. Like if you resolve this, it's so good. So good. 3 Dimensional Barrier. I sided these in against Exosister, and I called XYZ, and pretty much all they can do XYZ, so it was a blowout against them. 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. This is to hit Despia, Tearlaments, part of Tearlaments. I know they have waters. Dangers that that when they hit the grave, obviously it doesn't stop the ones in the hand. But when they hit the grave, in the field, whatever, and it doesn't hurt your deck at all, so I said, why not run it, But yeah, overall, the deck did really good, and this is after I took like a month of break from Yu-Gi-Oh. It was pretty good. I would definitely run it again. Yeah, I'm just like right now with the set rotations and all that stuff, I'm trying out new stuff in there, and it worked out really good. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'll probably try this build, the exact build, probably next weekend, and then I'll see how that goes. Surprisingly though, I did not break throughout the whole tournament, so so that's pretty good. That helps out a lot. But yeah, that's my deck profile of Floowandereeze, in August 2022. So let me know how you like the deck, what changes you would make, if you'd like to see more. Just comment on the below the video and let me know. All right, peace out.